Hi there. Well, I'm almost there. As I'm recording this video, I'm almost at 8,000 subscribers, and so I want to thank all 8,000 of you for following my channel. I'm just thrilled. I can't tell you how happy I am. If I get to 10,000, I'll do a dedicated post, but I just want to thank you briefly. And yeah, that's it. So let's get on with the post. Okay, so today's post is called 60 Pages, 60 Minutes, and I'll tell you what it's about. It's very simple. I've made up my mind that as of today, I'm going to start reading 60 pages of books, whatever book I happen to have around, like 60 real pages, not ebook pages, and I'm going to be doing 60 minutes of dedicated exercise. Now, why am I doing this? Well, because see, doing the channel, I feel like my brain is turning a little bit to mush, you know. I'm basically, intellectually, all I'm getting, the stimulus I'm getting is basically internet stuff, right? You know, web pages, YouTube channels, what have you. And I'm sort of like, I can feel my brain turning to oatmeal. I'm sure that many of my critics will say that my brains have always been oatmeal and no amount of reading is going to change that fact. But I figure that it's a good habit, actually I know it is a good habit, to be reading a good 60 pages every day. No matter what, I'm going to be reading that. Just you know, exercise my brain. And I know it's going to be tough at first, but the goal is to always read a minimum of 60 pages. Okay? By the same token, my body is just going down the tubes. I'm becoming a fat fuck, right? You know, sometimes I'm out of breath when I climb 3-4 flights of stairs. I mean, what's that all about, right? So I'm going to be doing 60 minutes every day of dedicated exercise. I mean, enough to sweat, you know, running or weights or whatever, it doesn't really matter. Now, I'm telling you this because I'm inviting you to join, okay? And so far as the books are concerned, I'm going to have a list of books right now. Okay, those are the books I'm going to be reading over the next, I don't know, month, 2 months, whatever, you know. Just reading that, and if you want to read along, fine, you know. And when I conclude a book, I'll do a little mini book report and see what you all think of the stuff. Now, this isn't like the Red Pilled Media, which I am going to be doing in, I think next week I'm going to do the next one. It's going to be Rush's album 2112. I recommend you listen to it. If you've never heard Rush's 2112, you're going to have to listen to it at least 10 times before you really get into it. But once you get into it, you'll understand. And those of you who know it, well, you know, it's just one of the best albums ever made. And it's something that is really, I mean, red pilled as fuck. And so I really recommend you listen to it. And I'll be talking about it next week. Now, insofar as this 60 pages, 60 minutes thing, I think it's really useful. Because, you know, there's that saying, the Latin saying, mens sana in corpore sano, which means sound mind in a sound body. Your body influences your mind, just as your mind influences your body, right? The more exercise, the better shape you're in, the more clear you're thinking. And that's what you want, okay? And I've been remiss insofar as taking care of my mind and my body. And so, you know, 60 pages, 60 minutes. I'm going to be very, very serious about this, very dedicated to it. You know me, you know, I sort of like get like these ideas and I stick to them. Okay, like remember the fast when I did 2 weeks of that? That was pretty cool. I'm going to do another fast in November, but that's for another post. But insofar as this, I really want you to join me along in this. I think it'll do you good. And it'll be fun. Well, no, it won't be fun. It'll be shitty because, you know, exercise. Fuck that noise. But, you know, I got to do it. Okay? So, that's all for today, and I will see you tomorrow.